Hello, goes family. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys having a great and exceptional day. All right, so it's Tuesday. It's another beautiful day to be alive. So let's do it. Let's fly free like a bird, as you see me doing, and go from there. All righty. Today's word of the day is fire. It stands for rapid, persistent chemical change that releases heat and light, and is accompanied by flame and the burning of a combustible substance. The reason why I chose this word today is because I believe everybody has an opportunity to set fire to their dreams, set fire to impressing other people, set fire to things that ignite positivity in a world filled with a lot of negativity and people with a negative mindset, people with a user and abuser mindset. Because I've noticed that culture, regardless of what your ethnicity is, that culture has continuously intensified in a big way in regards to people be basically the enemy with a smile on their face. That's the best way to look at it. The civilizations have been taken down all over the world because they were approached by the enemy with the biggest smile on their face. They were approached by the enemy that seemed to be the most a person that could have become a partner or slash ally, but then becomes your enemy. If you've seen any prison show, but one of my favorite prison shows was Oz, and every race was quote unquote together and they would stick together against each other. But then every now and then you'd have someone with, whether if it was the black gang, the Latino gang, the Asian gang, the Italian mafia, the Aryan supremacists, whomever, they would ally with other people in order to move forward with their own agenda. And you see that with a lot of times, whether it's in the business world, whether it's in the political world, regardless of what party is involved, they would do that to get things done, you know, because if they didn't, civilization would crumble. The United States would crumble. Other civilizations would crumble. You know, you'd have nothing but chaos and anarchy. So that's just the way of the world. You know, whether people like it or not, that's the way of the world. So, anyways, today's quote of the day is by Will Smith. I know him and Jada have been trending throughout the social media sphere, and it's like I've said this 1,000 times. I really don't care about rich people that aren't talking about how I'm going to make money. I say that with celebrities. I say that with politicians, and I say that with CEOs. If we're not talking about how we're going to increase my profitability in regards to me investing in your company, i.e. the stock market, or talking about how I can get access to capital or how I can grow my businesses, then what are we talking about as grown up? Especially, what are we talking about as grown men? Okay, and that's where the conversation gets. That's where the conversation and the subject matter gets voided, and people lose sight of everything because they just want to get caught up in the celebrity gossip. And hey, I like to be entertained as much as the next person, so hey, every now and then celebrity gossip makes me laugh. But I know at the end of the day that it doesn't pay my bills. It's a form of entertainment. I might talk about it for a little bit, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it, because I always say, bear in mind, we're talking about people who live in the most luxurious, well-to-do parts of the country, Southern California, i.e., I believe the Calabasas area, right outside of Los Angeles. So they're living high on the hog, and they have so much time on their hands that they can put out this drama about their quote unquote relationship that most regular, everyday working people who will never see a percent, 1% of the amount of money that these people have, and that the net worth and the things that they're invested in. They'll never see that in their lifetime, but yet and still we're supposed to be, as adults, losing sleep over this. I beg to differ. But anyways, it is entertaining. I will say it. I'll never argue that fact. So anyways, today's quote of the day is by Will Smith. He says, money and success don't change people. They merely amplify what is already there. And even with them, it merely amplifies what's already there. And that's just what it is. A lot of times we people who get drunk, people who get high, their true self, especially if they are shy and they're introverted, their true self a lot of times comes out. And it might be something that you like. It might be something that you don't like. But a lot of times their true self can come out. Doesn't mean 100% all the time it comes out, but the true self can come out. It's the same thing a lot of times with people who make money. Great example with the people who, what is it, like 90 to 95% of people who win money in the lottery end up back in a poorhouse a year later or even sooner, because they don't know how to manage money. They don't understand the principles of economics. I think if you give most people who are part of, I always call the financial intelligence movement, you give them $500,000 to $1 million and they can make it work. They can grow it. You know, whether it's growing it in the stock market, growing it in real estate, or growing it with a company, creating their own successful business or a franchise and whatnot, they can grow it because they have the right mindset. But if you give millions to billions of dollars to a person who doesn't have the right economic mindset, they're going to do a great job of giving half that money to the government, and they're going to do a beautiful job of giving that money back into the U.S. economy, i.e. corporate America. Is there anything wrong with that? No. But it's not a surprise if you don't have the right mindset and the right people around you, and get the right advice, and then do the right experiments. As far as, hey, this might work, this might not work, because that's what an investment is. Certain investments work, certain investments don't work. So this could work, this couldn't work. You just have to see. But that's where you invest fractions of the money that you have. You don't invest it all. You don't invest half of it. You invest fractions of it to see what works and to see what doesn't work. So on that note, these are great three free things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money move so you can live like a fool. And remember, I'm not giving out financial advice. I'm just saying what I would do. I'd invest fractions of it all. You have to do your own homework. All right. So take care and have a great day.